Revelation chapter 2. To the angel of the church of Ephesus write, He who holds the 7 stars in his right hand, who walks in the midst of the 7 golden lampstands, says these things, I know your works, and your labor, and your patience, and how you cannot bear those who are evil. And you tried those pretending to be apostles and are not, and have found them liars. And you have borne and have patience, and for my name's sake you have labored and have not fainted. But I have against you that you left your first love. Therefore remember from where you have fallen, and repent, and do the first works, or else I will come to you quickly, and I will remove your lampstand out of its place, unless you repent. But you have this, that you hate the deeds of the Nicolaitans, which I also hate. He who has an ear, let him hear what the Spirit says to the churches. To him who overcomes, I will give to eat of the tree of life, which is in the midst of the paradise of God. And to the angel of the church in Smyrna write, The first and the last, who became dead and lived, says these things, I know your works in tribulation and poverty, but you are rich. And I know the blasphemy of those saying themselves to be Jews and are not, but are the synagogue of Satan. Do not at all fear what you are about to suffer. Behold, the devil will cast some of you into prison, so that you may be tried, and you will have tribulation 10 days. Be faithful to death, and I will give you the crown of life. He who has an ear, let him hear what the Spirit says to the churches. He who overcomes will not be hurt by the second death. And to the angel of the church in Pergamos write, He who has the sharp sword with the 2 edges says these things, I know your works, and where you live, even where Satan's seat is, and you hold fast my name, and have not denied my faith, even in those days in which Antipas was my faithful martyr, who was slain among you, where Satan dwells. But I have a few things against you, because you have there those who hold the teachings of Balaam, who taught Balak to cast a stumbling block before the sons of Israel, to eat things sacrificed to idols, and to commit fornication. So you also have those who hold the teaching of the Nicolaitans, which thing I hate. Repent, but if not, I will come to you quickly, and will fight with them by the sword of my mouth. He who has an ear, let him hear what the Spirit says to the churches. To him who overcomes, I will give to eat of the hidden manna, and I will give to him a white stone, and in the stone a new name written, which no man knows except he who receives it. And to the angel of the church in Thyatira write, The Son of God, he who has his eyes like a flame of fire, and his feet like burnished metal, says these things, I know your works, and love, and service, and faith, and your patience, and your works, and the last to be more than the first. But I have a few things against you, because you allow that woman Jezebel to teach. She saying herself to be a prophetess, and to cause my servants to go astray, and to commit fornication, and to eat idol sacrifices, and I gave her time that she might repent of her fornication, and she did not repent. Behold, I am throwing her into a bed, and those who commit adultery with her into great affliction, unless they repent of their deeds. And I will kill her children with death, and all the churches will know that I am He who searches the reins and hearts, and I will give to every one of you according to your works. But to you I say, and to the rest of Thyatira, as many as do not have this doctrine, and who have not known the death of Satan, as they speak, I will put on you no other burden, but that which you have. Hold fast until I come. And he who overcomes and keeps my works to the end, to him I will give power over the nations, and he will rule them with a rod of iron. As the vessels of a potter, they will be broken into pieces, even as I received from my Father, and I will give him the morning star. He who has an ear, let him hear what the Spirit says to the churches.